Welcome everyone to today's Pick-a-Pile reading. Today we're getting messages from your spirit guides. So we're going to see what your spirit guides think you need to hear most today. We did film the card selection process if you want to watch that next, or if you feel drawn to a pile or to a crystal immediately, you can use the timestamps to jump ahead. So this will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So for group number 1, we have this red jasper palm stone here. For group number 2, we have petrified wood. And then for group number 3, we have some argonite. Okay, pause the video if you need more time. Like I mentioned before, there are timestamps and chapters below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome everyone to the card selection portion of the reading messages from your spirit guides. Let's get right into it. Spirit guides of those watching. What are your messages? What does the viewer need to hear? Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. last one. Okay, I feel like group number 3 I want to keep. I like how that looks. I think we're going to keep them all. I'm just turning. This is a tarot card. We're doing that one reversed, I guess. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. What should we put on top? Let me think. What should we do? Oh, I had these crystals over here from one of these that we didn't end up using. Okay. Oh, if we did, I don't remember. Number 1, group number 2, group number 3. All right. I will see you in the future. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Messages from your spirit guide. You're drawn to this pile of card and the red jasper. I just realized it's the light next to me. It seems like it's like buzzing or making noise. I hope that won't be picked up. If anyone knows what that means, like, does that mean I need a new light bulb or something wrong with my light? Is it gonna explode? Hopefully not. But I just noticed it now. I heard the buzzing. I was like, wait, it's literally right next to me. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, love you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So let's see what we've got today for you. I think we're just going to do these in order. Sometimes we kind of move things around, but let's just get into it. What do your spirit guides have to tell you today? Ooh, the first card out we have is Justice. Right away, I'm feeling there's this message from your guides. Maybe life has seemed a little bit unfair recently, but Spirit wants you to keep your head up. As I was saying that, I saw the number 111, and to me, that's always a reminder that your thoughts create your reality. So I know sometimes things can feel difficult, frustrating, and we might start to focus on the negative when that happens, but your spirit guides are reminding you that everything's going to work out. We have the Justice card here. That means justice will prevail, things will work out, karma's coming around, so keep doing what you're doing, keep focusing on what you want more of, and you will see that grow in your life. Anyone that is dealing with legal issues or anything like that, a specific situation where decisions have to be made, it looks like it will be made in your favor. It will, the best for all will occur here. It's a really beautiful Justice card. We do have a Libra symbol here. The Libra energy coming through. Yeah, I see all these government buildings. You're giving me like Washington, D.C. or Capital City or something like that. Tell us more. Ancestors. Wow, your spirit team really wants you to know that you have specifically ancestors with you right now. Well, our spirit guides, from my understanding, my belief system, we have so many spirit guides that come in and out of our lives depending on what we're going through. Some are with us all the time, some just situational, and usually we have around like 7 at a time, which is interesting. This breaks down to a 7 in numerology. But right now, your ancestors are really coming through today, and they wanted to make themselves known here. And we'll see if that comes through like ancestral line or anything with other messages. But that's what I'm picking up on so far with that. Look, we have a spiritual hug and they want to give you a hug. They're giving you a spiritual hug right now. They want you to know everything will be okay. Things are going to work out for you. Things will work out. I know times can be tough. And you were drawn to the red jasper here, which is a stone of protection. You are very spiritually, divinely protected, especially by your ancestors, by your spirit guides. They are protecting you. They want you to know that everything's going to be okay. They want to comfort you. You know, you're not alone. What is holy? What is true? Appreciation, witnessing the unmerited gift of grace. Hmm. Wow, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at all these major arcana coming through over the tarot. This is talking about change is coming. Positive change is coming in your life. This is upside. This is right side up. So yeah, there's positive change. Your luck is changing. Where you said things are going to start working out for you. Good luck is on your side. And it's not even really good luck. It also has this like karma component, right? Like it might have seemed like karma, like where is karma? It's coming. Like good things are coming for you. You're a good person. Your ancestors want you to know you're headed into a new season of life, one that is more abundant, more fortunate. The Sagittarius energy coming through now. So I think that with this card that came right before it, your spirit guides are like, you will one day appreciate what you're going through now. You will see the silver lining and know I learned lessons through this. It got me to where I'm going to be. And they want you to be grateful now, appreciate what you have now, because I feel like you're going to have so much more soon. There's this energy of a lot of abundance coming your way, a lot of fortune. But they still want you to be happy with where you are now. No, it's all part of your divine plan. Explore fullness. This has to do with appreciation, being grateful, like just explore what it feels like to just fill your cup up and really truly enjoy life and enjoy everything you have now, even if you're not truly satisfied with all the things you have in your life. Ultimately you still are abundant. You still have, like, I mean, I would assume all of you, or all of you watching, you have a roof over your heads, you had food to eat today, your phone or whatever you're watching this on, people in your life. You know, there's always something to be grateful for, to appreciate. And also your spirit guides want you to live life more fully. I know it's hard sometimes when we're going through difficulties or anything like that, some challenges, but make some time for fun, for play, for exploration. You deserve it. And the bluebell fairy. Mistakes can happen at any time, and this is how we learn. Forgive yourself and then move on with the lessons learned. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're really about to move forward in life, and maybe you're going through challenges like we've been mentioning. Maybe you feel like you failed something. Maybe you feel like you made mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. And your guides are telling you right now it's time to integrate all you've learned and move forward. You're ready for this next season of life. You're ready for more. But it's hard to accept the gifts from the universe or to move forward when we're still clinging onto the past or focusing on the past or being negative about anything like that or thinking like we're not worthy or whatever it is. I really like the color scheme. The moon. Wow, every single tarot card is a major arcana. The moon, intuition, illusion, revelation. More of this purpley energy here in the center of your reading. And purple is associated with the crown chakra, with the third eye as well. Intuition. Like it says here, follow your intuition, follow that. It's really guiding you somewhere great. I think you're about to have some revelation here, some clarity on how to move forward, like an aha moment. The moon was my tarot card of the day. I feel like I keep saying this in the readings. sometimes the moon can show up when we're very emotional. And I think there really has been that energy for group number one, feeling overwhelmed, emotional, upset. And that's again, like right above it, we have the spiritual hug. Your ancestors, your spirit guides know you've been going through it, and they're hugging you, and they want you to know that you're going to get through this. This can also talk about fears, and fear is an illusion. Fears could be what has been holding us back. And you're being called to explore fullness, which is explore more. And to fully experience and explore fullness, we have to step into the unknown, step out of our comfort zone. And when you do that, that's when your fortune will change. That's when everything will move forward for you. And for some people here, just because this was a message for me, sometimes when we, the moon can have to do with our moon cycle if you're a woman, but even not, like, we all have cycles of emotions. And maybe right now things seem especially tough. And maybe there's something going on with your hormones, fluctuations going on, part of your cycle. And sometimes we don't recognize that. And we're like, life is terrible. Why do I feel this way? Why is everything coming up? And sometimes things do come up like this so we can clear it and so we can let it go. But just that awareness of maybe where you're hormonally, or just know that this is all part of the process, and it's good to feel things so you can explore that, let it go, so you can move forward here. So maybe right now, like, your memories have been coming up, like, of the past, or mistakes, or like what didn't work out, what wasn't fair, like things just really come up, and you could be really feeling them fully, and there's a purpose there for you to express that and let it go, and again, maybe see the silver lining and move forward here. Hopefully that's making sense, but it's coming through pretty strong. We have card number 18, communication. Well, we have two number 18s coming out in a row. That number could be significant for some of you. Accuracy, expression, intimacy, honesty. And it's coming under the card, what is holy, what is true. It's really important to honestly communicate what we want and what we need in order to get that, even when we're talking to our spirit guides. What is it you truly want and desire, or what are certain things that aren't working out for you? The Justice card can symbolize things coming into balance, and maybe we need to talk about some things, communicate some things with ourselves, our spirit guides, people in our lives, so we can experience the changes we need. And open communication is a great way to build intimacy in literally all of your relationships with your spirit guides. Yeah, they definitely want to communicate with you more, but they're also encouraging you to open communication, or be more open to it with those in your life, and that will bring you closer together and build a healthier, stronger relationship. Holy love. What? That's kind of crazy. We have the word holy coming up. What is holy? What is true? And what is holy is love. Is love, holy love. And that is another sign that your spirit guides love you so much, and you are surrounded by love. Sometimes you might feel lonely or overwhelmed, or, going through it, but you are so loved. They want you to know that, very like spiritual hug, holy love. And to follow your heart when you're making decisions. Follow your heart. Communicate what your heart feels, what your heart wants. Just make sure that everything's. Oh, actually, the cards are laid up. Fifth house, curiosity. Wow. So we have, and this is coming right next to the explore fullness. You're being called to explore more, be curious. Your intuition is likely guiding you. Maybe there's some new hobby you want to explore. Maybe you're interested in business, or the fifth house can also have to do with dating sometimes. So like dating, children, curiosity, entrepreneurship, things like that. But explore, be curious, get out of your comfort zone. And this will allow your life to really blossom and grow. Look at all these flowers here. Some of you may want to take a look at your your natal chart and see what is your fifth house. And this can give you an idea of maybe what hobbies to go to do or things to explore. Maybe you're like, I don't even know like what hobbies to go after or what I would like. So you can see what your fifth house ruler is or like what sign it is. Like I'm a Sagittarius rising, so my fifth house is Aries. So maybe more things like would be like high energy things. Like I would think I'd be someone that's like rock climbing, which is funny. I just saw in a meetup there's a rock climbing event. I'm like, I've never done that before. I'm like, can I go and be a total newbie? I don't know, but like that might be something for you guys. Like it's okay to be a total newbie and try new things and explore. Um, but yeah, I won't get into all the different houses or anything like that. If you guys are ever curious about your astrology chart, we can look at that together. Yeah, I think that could be useful if some of you guys are stuck on what hobbies to do or how to explore more or what could make you really happy or bring you more joy. Maybe even some good date ideas or somewhere to meet people. And then we have the 10 of Fire with the St. Bernard dog. You're working far too hard and the stress will soon become too much. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy life. Another message of having fun, exploring, being curious, playing, enjoying life more. And when things you need have a lot of burdens and need help, communicate that. Let others help you. Let others in. You don't need to do everything alone. Group number 1. Have more fun. It's a big message here. The Elder Spider, number 38. Weave your medicine. Spider to me, when it talks about weaving, it's like creation, weaving your life, creating the life you truly want. Interesting. Weave your medicine. Yeah, what I'm getting from this is create. You are powerful and you can create your life. You can create your destiny. You have the power within you to heal yourself, to have the life you truly desire. It's interesting that spider is kind of coming off the web. Maybe a lot of us have been kind of stuck in our web, stuck in our home, and we're being called to kind of venture out. And there's a full moon behind the spider there. Follow our intuition. Follow our, be curious, explore more, expand your web. Expand your web and it will be like medicine to you. It'll be healing. It'll be great. It'll lead you to this next phase of life, this more abundant phase, maybe even to love and intimate connections here. Romance is definitely something that, this can bring in your life if that is something you're seeking. And then we have the last card, Creature of Earth, take charge. Yes, take charge of your life. You're the only one that can, right? Like, take charge. If you don't like something, if you want more, take charge. Weave the life you want. Let go of the burdens and what no longer works for you. Explore, try new things, have more fun. And things will come into balance for you. Things will improve for you the more you go after what you want. And love the life you live. That's possible here, and you can make that happen, and your spirit guides are trying to help you do so. Beautiful. All right, group number 1, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment, let me know what group you're coming from, how you're doing, what resonated. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to book a private reading, you can check out my offerings and book at kittyrising.com. That's linked down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. What messages your spirit guides have for you today? Before I get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What does group number 2 need to hear today? Right. The first card we have out is the Six of Spires. So this is like the Six of Swords. And this is a card that represents transition and moving forward. And you can see mountains pictured in this specific card. And mountains can symbolize obstacles. But look, there is a bridge, there's a path, there's a way to overcome those obstacles. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that you are moving forward, you're overcoming whatever this is, you are transitioning, you're moving forward in life. This card represents going from rough waters or chaotic environments, issues, to calmer waters, to more peaceful living. So let's see what else is coming through, what this is all about. We have here Father, card number 30. So maybe some issues for a few of you literally have to do with your father. But I think for most of you, this card is pointing out masculine energy. And it's interesting. In the last group, this card represented some spirit guides because it was ancestors here, father. So for those of you who have a father figure that has crossed over, they are still with you as a spirit guide. I know that won't be for everyone, but some people. This is confirmation for you. All right, but with the masculine energy here coming through, it's also could be just a lot of masculine energy in your spirit team at this time. But masculine, it doesn't matter what your gender is, it's just this energy. We all have both, but you're being called maybe to step more into the masculine, to the planning, the doing, the discipline, action, so we can move forward and overcome. So let's see what else wants to come through. We'll piece it all together. Look at this. Don't fear change. Embrace it and grow. Yes. Your life is transitioning and moving forward, and your spirit guides don't want you to be afraid of this change. It's time to expand. It's time to grow. Time to evolve in a positive direction. Embrace the journey, the journey of life. You're on it. Okay. Ooh, a full moon eclipse. Removing internal obstacles, confronting self-identity, intensity. Yes. The obstacles, the mountains. You're ready to face whatever these obstacles are, whatever these mountains are in your life. Because by addressing them, then we can remove them and then we can move forward. For some of you, there's an identity shift happening, and that's what this transition is all about. And this can be challenging because it does require change and stepping into the unknown. So maybe you're just not the same. Well, I would almost guarantee you're not the same person you were in the past. You've gone through things, you've learned a lot, you've evolved. And maybe your environment around you hasn't evolved or changed, or what you're doing hasn't, but you as a person are. And I feel like you're now confronting that, and you're now going to shift your identity to be who you truly are. And that'll also shift all the things around you, your environment, what you're doing, who you're with. You're removing internal obstacles along with this card here with this mountain is really making me think of the book by Brianna Weiss, which is called The Mountain Is You. And I think that could be something that's really helpful to read if anyone's looking for something to read, or if this reading resonates with you. But let's keep getting cards, and again, we'll piece this all together for you. Oh, we have the Five of Wands here. Look, they're all trying to go to the top, achieve something, get to that flame. The Five of Wands, yeah, this could be challenges, butting heads with others, conflict, competition. Since we have internal obstacles here, I feel like this could be kind of your internal world right now. Maybe you have one thing you want, and then you do another thing, and it's like you're butting heads with yourself, and your actions aren't aligned with what you want, and there's like a little bit of confusion going on here. And I feel like your spirit guides are really trying to help you get to the top, reach what you want, but they want you to know that there's certain things out of alignment right now with, again, what you identify as, the actions you're taking, what you're thinking, what you're wanting. It's just like there's conflict here. which is okay when you're going through change, but they want you to get clear maybe on what you're truly wanting at this time and see what in your life is conflicting or getting in the way of this. It's okay to let things go and it's okay to move forward. It's okay to change. And the path isn't as scary as it seems. Once more, please. For number 24, Inspiration Hunt. This is an interesting card. I don't know if I pulled this one, but it makes me think like when you're feeling stuck and you're like, I don't even know what to do next, go on the lookout for inspiration. Like go, I don't know why this is coming through. Maybe like browsing Pinterest. Like maybe you're like, I don't even know my style anymore or how I want to decorate or what I want to do. And things that inspire you, like just get ideas, inspo from other people, like mood boards on there, or maybe just getting out into nature, just doing different things, trying different things, and just seeing what lights you up and what brings you joy. Because sometimes in life we know we need change, but we're not really sure what to do next. And I think that could be what's going on for a lot of you. And that's why Spirit's calling you just to search for inspiration. If you're just sitting there waiting for some idea to come to you or an opportunity to come to you, I feel like you're being called to get out of your comfort zone. Go and hunt it, go and search for it on your own, and you will find something. Tell us more, Spirit. Autumn Ballet. Autumn leaves mean change is due. It will be exciting, but only if you allow it to happen. Wow, your spirit guides are really coming through. Change is due, and it will be exciting. It will be fun. It will be inspiring, but you need to allow it to happen instead of blocking it, instead of making the journey a lot harder than it needs to be. Mm-hmm. When is the next eclipse season? I feel like that's when you're going to start to see these major changes. Sometimes with the full moon eclipse, it's like the universe will just eclipse things out for us if we don't take charge. But anyways, okay. The Four of Earth, frugalness, extravagance, control. We have the number 44 here, so you might see that often. I know I do. Control is the key word here. Trying to control the outcomes, control life, keep things the same, keep things in a box, keep yourself in a box. Look at that door's locked. Like, nope, no one's coming in, not letting anyone in, not leaving. It's just there's some walls up here. Control and Spirit's like wanting you to embrace the change, to allow it to happen. Mm-hmm. You're keeping yourself in a box in a specific identity, and it's time to spread your wings and fly and change and grow, evolve. Go over your reading. You're ready. You're ready. You might think like, oh no, I need to wait till this happens, or I have this money, or I have this, that. No. Your guides are telling you you're ready. You're ready for change. You're ready for this new phase of life. You're ready. And then the keywords here are momentum, validation, encouragement, prepared. You're taking the training wheels off. That's perfect for this card. You're ready for this. The only thing stopping you is yourself, is the fear, that internal conflict we were talking about, the fear of change, making things more complicated than they have to be, that we don't even do anything, locking ourselves away from the world, keeping ourselves in a box. No, it's time to open that up. It's time to allow the change to happen. It will be exciting. Ask and receive. Your spirit guides want you to get clear. What is it you want? I kind of said that earlier when we were looking at that card. Ask. Ask the universe. Get clear on what you want. Ask for it, and you will receive it. Your prayers will be answered. Sometimes our prayers are answered, and maybe we're ignoring the intuition, or ignoring the opportunities. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, another 44. Wow, the number 44 is showed twice here. That's definitely an angel number around you. And also, that's an angelic number. You definitely have angels around you, of course. But reason. Yeah, okay. So the air can be in our heads a lot, right? The air signs, air in general. Maybe when you guys do get ideas or inspiration, then your logical mind comes in and you're like, oh well, I can't do that, or it's too late to do this, or blah blah blah, comes up with a million excuses or like reasons why things wouldn't work out, and you're being called just to trust and to move forward and know that this could be a self-sabotaging behavior to help you from growing or to keep yourself safe, and what your ego perceives or yourself perceives as safe is the same, but you want change and you want more. And if we just stay the same, we don't make these changes, we're just, we're not going to get there. I feel like the universe is sending you guys a lot of signs, intuition. Your intuition is definitely very strong. A full moon eclipse, a lot of times this full moon eclipse energy, people can get prophetic dreams. So pay attention to your dream state. Pay attention to the angel numbers you're getting. That's your angels letting you know you're on the right path. The Ace of Air. The Ace of Swords is like victory by might, by will, by action, by belief. But okay, we have the panda here. How adorable. Implementation of your brilliant new idea. Make it off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. Ooh. So yeah, maybe in the past you've started things or you have ideas, but once things get hard or tricky, you just feel like you're a failure and you want to give up. But no, keep going. Keep going. It reminds me of the path here. It's not a straight linear path. It never is, but because there's always going to be, like it says, times where you have to revise things, refine things, reshape your goals. And it's okay. Every journey has those bumps and those shifts and everything. So it really, you guys are getting this inspiration, getting these ideas, things you're wanting in life. Don't give up on your dreams when it gets difficult. And again, it might seem more difficult than it really is. It's more in our minds. You guys are really on the path to something new and amazing here. Great change. Your manifestation's coming true. What else, Spirit? We have card number 26, Elder Loon, Dive Deep. Dive deep. That just made me think like maybe things have been kind of surface level now. It's time to make life more exciting, have more depth to life. Of course, this card does represent diving deep into your inner world, your emotional state, because we have this big body of water here, and really looking within and what do I truly want? What do I truly want? And by getting clarity on that, by speaking that into existence, by being honest with yourself, by communicating to your spirit guides, because we're talking about your spirit guides specifically today. They want to know what you want specifically so they can get it to you, because I think there's conflicts here. One day you'll want this and the other that, and it's like it's just they're confused sometimes, and you're likely confused like, yeah, I want $1 million, but then you're like, oh, not doing the things you need to do or spending differently, or maybe you're like, I want love, but you're not putting yourself out there. You're going back to the situationship. It can be anything. But we need to get really clear on what we want. The more clear, the better. So spend some time diving deep, maybe with your journal, looking through inspiration. If you're like, I don't even know what I want, well, really look for inspiration and see what's out there. And you can always change. You can always change what you want. So don't limit yourself. You don't need to live a surface level life. You can live an amazing, beautiful, huge, vibrant life. And your spirit guides are here to help you get there. And our last card here, we have number 11, the Judge, Poetic Justice. Everything will work out for you. It will. Justice is making me think balance, fairness, karma. And there's also this message coming through with, especially because it's coming over the Five of Wands. A lot of us are too judgmental. We're like, oh well, I suck at that, or I'm not good at doing this, or I'm not good at starting new things, or like, and things like we're just too critical and can't compare ourselves as a beginner or doing something new. We can't compare ourselves to like people that are really good at it or the best. And it's actually great to be a beginner at certain things because you have this beginner's mindset and you see things differently than people who have been doing it all along. So don't let that inner critic, that inner judge, stop you from implementing new ideas, from going after change in your life, by going after new things, by whatever it is. It's okay to start over or get a new identity, take a new path. You're never too old. It's never too late. Those are limiting beliefs that we have within us that could be keeping us stuck. And our spirit guides are trying to have us aware of that, so we can overcome those limitations, those limiting beliefs, and move forward here. Because really, I feel like the mountain is you. Sometimes, like, we are the ones holding ourselves back from what we want. Could sound harsh, but it really is, because ultimately we're the creators of our lives. We are in control of ourselves. And when we think it's other people's problems or are their fault, then we're kind of in that victim mindset, right? So I think your spirit guides are just pointing all this out to you today, so you can, take this, dive deep, really think about that, what resonated today, maybe what might be your internal obstacles or limiting beliefs here. And like maybe really journal about, like, is fear holding me back? Like, is it, and how is fear holding me back? And know that, you're ready, and you can always ask for help from your spirit team. They are with you always, always. All right, group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so at kittyrising.com. Link below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. What messages do your spirit guides have for you today? Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What messages do you have for group number 3? The Queen of Tides. This is the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is definitely your energy, and I feel like your spirit guides are calling you to embrace this side of you, the emotional, creative, intuitive side. Sometimes this can refer to someone who is a water sign or has those traits that we were just talking about. So the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But let's see what this is about. Persona, wow. Yes, I don't know, I was picking up on them. Like, I think this is something Spirit's calling you to embrace. And then persona, they are showing someone having a mask here. Maybe there's a part of us that we've been hiding, our emotional side, creative side, intuitive side. And that makes sense. We live in a society where we're meant to be like more in our masculine, more action, more doing. And maybe with all of that programming, we've got kind of to a place where we don't even feel like ourselves anymore. We're like, I don't, like in a job, relationship, like just doing things you're not really even happy with or even enjoy some of the time. Okay, Spirit, tell us more, please. Card number 36. It isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. So when it's not about being right, it's about doing the right thing. Begin with faith in spring, beginnings, innocence, fertility, growth. Yeah, I think there's something here with number 3. Your spirit guides are leading you to a new beginning with innocence too. It's like purity, like where you are your true self, where you do what feels right to you, not just like what's right by our family or other people's standards. And fertility and growth, creativity, kind of getting like Empress and of course Queen of Cups vibes coming through. Creation. What is this about? Oh, now we have a Queen of Swords. Air sign energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords is someone very intelligent who leads by, their logical side. You can see here the cup here is kind of trapped away, like put away, like in this little like prison or cage, and the cup represents our emotions. And I think this might be what Spirit's saying, like maybe we've been, which is fine. The Queen of Swords isn't bad. Like it's okay to be like this sometimes, but Spirit's calling you to embrace your emotional side. Maybe we've been pushing away our emotions for a while, and we've just maybe lost touch with that side of ourselves because we've been maybe more in our head and not as much in our body and in our hearts. And it's interesting they're on opposite ends. It's like you don't need to be just logical or just emotionally. Like you can be both. It's actually a good thing. Let's see. Spirit, tell us more on this. Card number 44. Trust the call. Okay. I think your intuition, your guides have been calling you to something new here. But then your logical mind is like, we can't do that. I already devoted so much time to this other thing, or I'm too old, or it's too this, don't have time, blah, blah, all those things. But you're being called to trust your intuition because you're being led to something that's truly authentically you and something that'll bring a lot of abundance. Oh, interesting. Tell us more. Magnolia Fairy, when you release doubt, you will discover the astounding power and strength deep within you. Yes, that doubt that, I can't do that or I can't do this. No, you are so powerful, so strong. You could have anything you want when you believe in it and you follow your heart and you follow your intuition. Your intuition is strong. You guys are very, very intuitive. Very intuitive. I think your logical mind sometimes talks you out of doing the things your intuition guides you to. Fear the doubt, overthinking. We have the wheel here, luck, progress, change. And it did come out in reverse. Maybe sometimes, you feel down on your luck. Nothing's working out for me, but the thing is, the wheel will turn, and change is the one constant in life, right? But, your spirit guides are wanting you to know they're always trying to guide you. Look at all this angelic energy around you. We have number 44, very angelic number in my opinion. And then we have all these little cherubs, little cute angels here. But anyways, your angels, your spirit guides are trying to guide you to moving forward towards the luck, the abundance, the life you want. And the reason why we might be feeling stuck in this Wheel of Fortune reversed energy is because we're not following our true path. We're living some identity that isn't truly us, at least not anymore. And we aren't listening to our intuition because we have doubts and fears. So they want you to know change, good luck, good fortune is right around the corner for you. It just takes some faith and following your heart, not shutting out your intuition anymore. Oh, Emmy just came to agree. Look at this. No, 444. Wow, your angels are huge. Like they're like they literally are huge. I think they're like around you though. They're a big part of your spirituality right now. 22. Everything's okay. Reassurance, support, guidance, overseeing. Wow, they want you to know big news is on the way. It is. If you've been waiting on something, you're going to get that news. But they want you to know everything's okay. Everything's going to work out. Your fortune is changing. You're going to get the guidance you need. You just have to trust it and follow it. And you're going to go someplace huge. Wow. Things are really going to shift soon for you. Manifestation. Yes, you're about to manifest all of your desires, the big news you want, the job you want, the relationship, whatever it is. You're about to really manifest it all. Once you trust, release the doubt, release the fears, and trust the call. Yeah. Wow. Love that. Your manifestations are on the way. We have card number 50, mutable, refine. Be open to change, be open to doing things different. The mutable signs are more malleable, more like it says, refine. They can switch their paths. Sagittarius is one of the mutable signs that's coming through. We have that. We had the air signs, the water signs, and Sagittarius energy coming through so far, and then the mutable signs as well. But it's never too late, to refine your path, to change things, to make adjustments. Never too late. And I think that might be a big limiting belief for some of us, that we're too old, it's too late, it's not my time. It's not true. That's a limiting belief. And the mutable is, it's like when the seasons are changing. Oh wait, not really, but kind of, yeah. The message is coming through no matter what. It's like seasons are changing, the wheels turning, your season of life is changing. Maybe you feel like you've been in a personal winter, nothing's happening, nothing's working out, it's just kind of dry, dead, dull, And now you're entering into the spring. Yes. Yeah, okay, it's piecing together now. You're entering into your spring. You're about to see growth in your life, change. Abundance start to roll in. Yes, I love that. The chariot, forward movement, transformation coming like this butterfly. You can successfully balance various or opposing energies at once through determination and focus. You've earned the rewards and recognition you're receiving. Yes, you guys really are about to have a lot of rewards and recognition, I can tell, but you can get through anything. You can achieve anything by having faith, following your intuition, following your heart, and keeping at it with determination and focus. You will be successful. This card talks about, indicates you're on the path to success. It makes sense with everything else. Beautiful. Then we have card number 13, the elder deer, soften into love. Oh, I love that. Soften into love. I think, yeah, maybe we've just been a little hardened because of, life. And we got a little cold and closed up our heart a little bit. We're being called to open our heart to love, to abundance, to guidance from the universe. Some of you will be softening into love. Literally, maybe that's something you're manifesting. I think there's this big message to, of opening your heart, because we had that emotional stuff cut off. Open up your heart. Know that you're worthy of it. You can give it, receive it, like all of that. When we open up our heart, follow our heart, then we're more connected to our body, our intuition, our higher self, and it will really guide us to where we want to be. Okay, and then our last card here, we have the Deviant, chaos and destruction. So this is kind of like the Tower. It did come out in reverse, but we're going to look at it like this right now. I feel like some of you might be afraid of if you make changes, like everything will crumble. Or maybe you've been going through this time period where it feels like everything around you is crumbling and falling and it's just not working anymore. But was it working to begin with, is what your spirit guides are saying? Maybe, we were getting so many signs from the universe, like this isn't for you, like go this way, like we're trying to guide you away from this, but we weren't trusting the call. We're like, we'll just stay here. And then all of a sudden, and because we were getting that like a soft, gentle, intuitive push from the universe, and then it got a little louder and louder, and we still didn't listen to that call. That's kind of when the Tower moments come in. The universe is like, okay, we'll take this into our own hands. Like, this isn't working for you. We're going to swoop this away so you can learn your lessons and start fresh and become more in alignment. So maybe in recent times, maybe there was something like losing a friendship or a relationship or a job or something like that, because there's lessons to be learned, and maybe the path we were on just wasn't us, wasn't what we truly wanted, and we're going to see the silver lining of that soon. But sometimes to ultimately change in life and to switch our perspective and to really start to take action, sometimes we do need to hit that little bit of rock bottom, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a rock bottom, but we need something to kind of awaken us to the fact that maybe we were so unhappy or things just really weren't working out, or we had these limiting beliefs or whatever it is. So just know if you've been going through all of that, things are about to really change. Your luck's about to change, your manifestations are about to come in, life's about to move forward here. Especially when we start to listen to our intuition and open our heart and accept the help and love and guidance from the universe. And do not let fear or doubt stop us from making changes and starting fresh or making different decisions. And I really think a lot of you are going to start to see this positive change now. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and we're in Cancer season, at least when I'm filming this. And we are in a universal month 7, and we have more 7 energy. So I feel like there's a lot of shifts and changes going on. And again, that reassurance coming from your guides. If it seems like everything's crumbling, nothing's working out, it's just so you can have that like fresh soil to have this new growth and this new beginning, and everything's going to be okay. Trust your intuition. Your spirit guides are always with you, always there. And you guys are very intuitive, and if you feel like it's hard to get connected, then they're calling you to spend more time in solitude, with meditation, journaling, and prayer, whatever really works for you. And if you're not sure, try different things. I feel like your life is about to really transform in a beautiful way, especially if it's been a little bit difficult recently. All right, group number 3, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading today. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, what you're doing, what you're up to. I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, again, you can do so at kittyrising.com. That's always linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.